Let's do example 7. Again, these are using the rules of exponents. Example 7. A, they want us to rewrite each expression using only positive exponents. So we have the quantity 8x to the minus 1, y to the 4th power, divided by 4 to the x to the 3rd power, y to the y squared, all raised to the negative 3. Okay. First thing that they did, you could flip these around now, or you can, there's no necessarily right or wrong steps to take here or process. We'll follow the way the book did it. They, first of all, they divided. They left the parentheses around it, and they just divided what was inside the parentheses. So they divided 4 into 8, and they got 2. And they took x minus 1, and they subtract a minus 3 because they're dividing x minus 1 by x minus 3. And then y to the 4th minus 2 because they're dividing y to the 4th minus y squared. And when they did that, they got 2x to the minus 4 y squared. Now and all of this is raised to the negative 3 power. This is a 2. All right? We still have a negative exponent, so let's change that. We can write this as 2 over x to the 4th. That changes the exponent to a positive because we bring it down into the denominator. And then we have y squared in our numerator raised to the negative 3 power. Now they get rid of this negative 3 by taking the inverse, and they get x to the 4th over 2y squared, all raised to the 3rd power. Now we can rewrite that as x to the 4th raised to the 3rd power, divided by parentheses 2y squared parentheses raised to the 3rd power. Now we're taking a power to a power, so we multiply. This is x to the 4 times 3 divided by 2 times y to the 2 times 3. And that's 4 times 3 is 12. And we also have to take this 2 to the 3rd power. So we have 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And then y to the 2 times 3 is y to the 6th. Okay? And that's the end of A, part A. Part B, we have 3x y to the 0 power, x squared, parentheses, 5y to the 0 power. Now, there's no parentheses around this, so this just means we're raising y to the 0 power, and that's 1. So this would just be 3 times x times 1, which is 3 times x. This whole thing is raised to the 0 power, so that's just 1. So this would be x squared times 1. X squared times 1, 3x times 1. Now we can subtract. We're dividing x to the 1 by x squared. So this is 3x to the 1 minus 2, which is 3x to the minus 1, which is 3 over x. Did you follow that, or did I go too fast? To get rid of this 1, we put the x in the denominator. If it had been 3x to the minus 1, then that would have equaled 1 over 3x. But it was just the x that was a negative 1, so it's only the x that goes in the denominator. See the difference?